Hello, beautiful people. Now that Mars is going direct, we are seeing a lot of frustration. Suddenly, the feeling of being stuck is a thing of the past. We are moving forward, but every small little thing is triggering us. And because of the triggers, I decided to look into the prophecies of this time. I'm very interested in prophecies mainly because I see a lot of them playing out. I kind of sense intuitively things that can happen, earth events, etc. Not so good with people, but with earth events, I do get them right quite often. Kalki, the blue Vishnu avatar, the final avatar of Vishnu, is slated to come at the end of Kaliyug. At the same time, we have another prophecy, the blue Kachina prophecy from the Hopi Native Americans. They share some intriguing parallels, particularly in the themes of endings, renewal, and divine intervention. I will go to how they compare with each other later, but first of all, let's talk about the Kalki prediction. Kalki is the prophecy 10th and final avatar of Vishnu. He is destined to appear at the end of Kaliyug. It is the current age of darkness and moral decline, and his arrival is believed to end the cycle of time and usher in the new golden age, Satyug. The internet has been talking a lot about Yugantar and Yugantar energies and all that. So we know that the Kaliyug is on its way out. It's ending. And after that, there is the Satyug. Now, what are the key predictions about Kalki? His arrival signals the end of Kaliyug. Kaliyug is the last of the four cosmic ages: Satya, Treta, Dwapar, and Kali. Kali. Now, Kaliyug is characterized by corruption, chaos, the loss of dharma, righteousness, greed, dishonesty, suffering. And Kalki arrives to destroy adharma and restore balance. He is described as a mighty warrior riding a white horse. The white horse's name is Devdat. He carries a flaming sword. It's probably symbolic. Nobody is using swords these days. Some texts mention a radiant divine appearance. Others refer to Vishnu's blue skin. He will be born in the village of Shambhal or Shambhala to a Brahmin family. He plays a key role in the end of times. Kalki will lead the army of righteous, defeating evil rulers, restoring dharma, and the world will witness natural disasters, suffering, great wars before Kalki writes everything up. He will destroy Kali, the demon of darkness and corruption. And after Kalki comes and does his thing, we enter the Satyug and humanity returns to truth, righteousness, and the divine order is restored. There are lots of sources to the Kalki prophecy. Vishnu Purana, Bhagavad Purana or Srimad Bhagavatam, Mahabharata, Agni Purana. They all talk about the Kalki prophecy. There are a lot of scholars who have studied this prophecy. Most of them believe that it's a divine cosmic force rather than a physical being. Others interpret it more as an allegory, a symbolism. It's a transformation, a change of epochs or yug. After so much destruction, there will naturally be some kind of a return to the righteous way of living. And almost all of them link Kalki's arrival to the current events. There are some astrological symbolisms also, but in the interest of keeping this video short, I'm not going into them. Now, what are the key predictions of the blue Kachina prophecy? This is a mysterious blue object, a blue star that will appear in the sky. It is the final sign before the great purification. It's a time of great destruction and renewal. And it will be visible to all people as a warning that the old way is ending. The blue star Kachina is followed by the red star, the purifier, which will come right after the blue star has done its thing. And the red Kachina will bring a lot of great change, upheavals. Those who live in harmony with nature will survive and enter the new world. There will be a collapse of modern society. Again, the theme of widespread destruction, social unrest, environmental disasters comes into play. There are systems, corrupt systems, run on greed, excessive consumption, materialism. These will collapse. There will be chaos, war, and suffering before the balance is restored. And of course, then there is purification and the emergence of the new world. The earth is going to be cleansed and life will be simpler, more balanced, more in tune with nature and spirituality, and a golden age comes. Hopis have an oral tradition, and this prophecy was shared by a Hopi elder named White Feather of the Bear Clan. He stated, when the blue star Kachina makes its appearance in heaven, the fifth world will emerge. There are a lot of similarities between Kalki Avatar and the Blue Kachina prophecy because both of them are predicting the end of a corrupt age and the rise of a spiritual era. This also has parallels to the Mayan prophecy, which talks about the end of an epoch and a transition of a new world cycle. It's very similar to moving into the fifth world, and also the end of an epoch, which is Kaliyug, and it has its own parallels into Christianity also, which talks about the second coming of Christ. Now, let me go deeper into the parallels between these two prophecies. Like I said earlier, it talks about the ending of an era, destruction of evil, restoration of dharma or righteousness, and then there is this great purification, destruction of the wicked. This is a theme that is referred to in both the Kalki prophecy as well as the Blue Kachina prophecy. Kalki rides a white horse with a blazing sword and destroys corrupt rulers and evil forces, thereby restoring balance in this world. The blue Kachina is followed by the red Kachina, who is the purifier. And this is a time of destruction and purification. And the wrath of these two Kachinas is going to befall everybody who is overindulging in excessive consumption, is corrupt, is evil. And now let's talk about the signs. Kalki, the text describes natural disasters, chaos, cosmic disturbances. The sun grows dim. The earth is shaking. There is a fog that envelops the earth. There are weather events before Kalki arrives. Now, when the blue Kachina or the blue star appears in the heavens, it signals the coming purification. As soon as it appears in the heavens, we see a time of great upheaval on the earth. There is again the theme of spiritual awakening and renewal. After the evil is defeated, Kalki will lead humanity into a new enlightened age where dharma is restored. In the Hopi prophecy, after the great purification, a new world will emerge where people live in harmony and in balance with moral principles and in tune with nature. And you know, they're both like spiritual figures that are leading us away from evil into a new era of righteousness, which is very fascinating. See, Kalki is supposed to be the avatar of Vishnu, the 10th and final avatar of Vishnu. And he is physically incarnated to lead the transformation. He has come on the earth to lead us away from evil and into the good. The blue Kachina is more symbolic in nature, but it still comes with a spiritual message that if we are going to continue on this path, which is at odds with the planet we live on, there are going to be consequences. So it is more of a warning that is preparing people for the transition. So I would think that even though the cultural and religious backgrounds are vastly different. Both these prophecies are speaking of a time of great turmoil and giving us hope, a hope for renewal. They are asking us to be ready, to be prepared, to live a simpler life, to scale down and be willing to change, to be adaptable. Thank you for listening to me. This is Ritu Lalit, healer astrologer. Did you like this video? Do you find if you like it, please drop me a line. Like and subscribe. Press the bell icon and I'll meet you in another video. Until next time, namaste.